Skeleton of the giant of Odessa found in Bulgaria. Did the giants really exist? Back in March of 2015, rescue excavations in Varna, Bulgaria released some interesting discoveries which have challenged the existing human history known to us. The team unearthed the skeleton of a huge human buried beneath the fortress wall of the ancient city of Odessa. And let's take a deeper look at the skeleton of the giant of Odessa. As we started to uncover the ancient fortress wall, they said, we started asking ourselves a lot of questions, and of course, we had to keep digging to reach the wall's foundations. That's how we stumbled upon the skeleton. It's possible that someone used the pit, which had been dug up for construction purposes, to bury the body. So according to the first accounts of the incident, researchers were taken aback by the size of the bones that were discovered. It has been concluded that skeletal remains belong to an individual who had lived in the 4th or 5th century BC, and a team of archaeologists from the Varna Museum of Archaeology, also known as Varna Regional Museum of History, were the ones to undertake the rescue excavations, which is when the skeleton was found. Professor Dr. Valery Yotov, who was heading the team, stated that the size of the bones were extraordinary, that they belonged to a really tall man. However, the exact measurement of the height of the skeleton was not disclosed. Archaeologists from Varna discovered the ruins of the Odessos fortress wall, as well as shards of earthen jars and a hand mill that dated back to ancient times. Yotov said, "There are no indications that this man was a vampire, an Atlantis giant, or anything like that." Archaeologists confirmed that the remains were initially buried 3 meters deep, that's about 10 feet down. Since graves of this depth are extremely uncommon, it's assumed that the pit was created as a construction ditch during the construction of Odessos fortress wall. And interestingly, the individual died while working, and the fact that he was cremated with his hand on his waist and his body facing east suggests that the burial was following some sort of ancient rituals. Although archaeologists have uncovered nothing unusual about their discovery, many scholars are curious about the origin of the skeleton. Numerous specialists assert that prehistoric humans are representative of the long-extinct race of Atlantis giants. Well, it's not like the skeleton of an extraordinary huge individual has been uncovered for the first time in Eastern Europe. In 2012, a colossal warrior skeleton dating back to 1600 BC was unearthed near Santa Mare, Romania. The giant warrior known as Goliath stood more than 2 meters tall, which was highly remarkable for the time and location when most people survived only a few decades, approximately 1.5 meters on average height. A formidable dagger indicative of the warrior's high status was discovered in his grave. Do these findings demonstrate that giants once roamed Europe? Is the Atlantean race of giants a hard fact of human history? Are these myths based on actual occurrences that occurred in the distant past? What do you think? And this is by Anshu Vastava on Infinity Explorers. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.